Drake Bulldogs are with us. Liam Robbins and Anthony Murphy represent the student athletes. Darren DeVries, the head coach, is in the middle. We're going to ask Darren to open up with a statement on this game. Then we'll go to questions for all three representatives of Drake. Darren, please.
Yeah, first, congrats to Bradley on advancing. Thought they played really well, and for us, disappointing to be heading home. But I thought our guys really left it all out there, gave it everything they had, and unfortunately came up a little bit short tonight.
Start with Dave. Thank you.
For both players, 3 games in 3 days. Physically, mentally, all of it. How did you feel in this game, and was the second half different from the first half, just in terms of your legs and everything else?
Anthony, you're first, please.
The 3 games in the 3 days was tiring, but mentally we were well prepared. Coach gave us some good motivational speeches, and we just wanted to win.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to tell you we weren't tired physically, I'd be lying, but mentally, I thought we were as fresh as you can be. We were a confident group and stuff like that. Coach gave us a great game plan, and we were ready to go execute it.
Liam, you had a good first half, tough second half. How much did their defensive strategy interrupt your flow?
Oh, yeah. They played really good defense and stuff like that, especially their bigs. They really made me work for, position and stuff like that to get my shots. Overall, that's something I just have to be better at, is just, being more physical and, getting to the rim on my finishes instead of fading away, which I did too much in the second half.
Got 2 in a row right there.
Darren, how was this game different from the last time you played? You played barely about a month ago, your place. What was different about this one?
Yeah, the game at our place was no Childs, first of all, so that certainly impacted our matchups. The way we were defending was completely changed just by one guy on how just the way guys match up better with other guys. And at our place it was a lot of fouls called in that particular game, and probably the biggest difference was Brown. I thought he was super, especially in that first half. I mean, that was a senior, not wanting to go home, and I thought he played. I thought he played exceptionally well, and at our place he didn't play quite as well in that particular game in the first half. So I thought overall Brown was a huge difference in this one.
Liam, you took obviously a big step this season. Just what is the next step for you next season for this program?
Yeah, I mean, just I don't want to put a roof on or a ceiling on what I can do and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna keep trying to get better and stuff like that. I know my coaches are gonna help me do that. So that's just kind of the mentality: just get better and not try and limit what I can do, but just look, just in every aspect to get better.
Coach, your team made a great run coming out in the second half. What adjustments did you make at halftime to make that happen?
Yeah, we tried to get up on the ball screens in the second half. We haven't done that a lot this year, but we've done it a little bit. We were a little worried about doing it initially because of Liam had cock bar down low, and then Childs posting up Anthony. We didn't want to get him too far away so he could provide some help, but we just felt like Brown was hurting us too much in the pick and roll, and was getting downhill and getting into the paint. Really whenever he wanted. So we had to do something to try to keep him out of there a little bit better. So that's why we adjusted the ball screen defense. And offensively, we tried to spread it and drive it a little bit more, get him out in space. It was good for us for a little while. We just at the end of the day, we cut it down to 3, and we were right there. And I just thought, the next 3 or 4 possessions in there, I thought they had some guys really hit some big shots. Cannell hit a big one in there. We fouled a 3-point shooter. Childs hit a big one when we had cut it to 6. He hit a 3 at the top of the key to push it back up to 9. So every time we gave them a challenge, I thought they answered and hit us right back with a big play.
Dave?
Darren, you guys finished 20-14. Can you kind of describe this season, how it went, the ebbs and flows, and how you guys will look back on it?
Liam, you're first this time. Is it for the? Oh, okay, Darren.
Yeah, I think when we look back on the season, the 8-10 Valley record, Valley was tough. You know, it was hard, and where we really struggled was on the road, and we had 6 games, I believe, where we didn't win any of them, and with 5 minutes to go, we were either ahead or within a possession, and you know that's something that you know as we move into next year and things, that those are some of the things you got to clean up. But we certainly were on the verge of maybe. You know, finishing a little higher, but you know, like I've told our team all the time, you are what you are. So your flaws are what get you there, and you know, as a coaching staff, those are the things we got to figure out. Why did we end up where we ended up, and you know, fix them, and hopefully we can, you know, the year after this year, we can figure out a way to finish those games a little better. But you know, overall, it's been a fun group. I mean, they're an awesome group to coach. They come with a great energy, great spirit every day. You're really going to miss this guy. I mean, just a tremendous leader, tremendous smile, tremendous person. And you know, you saw him all weekend. Yeah, I mean, he just left it all out there for us. And you know, what he did these last 3 days defensively was really special to watch. And you know, so glad that he's been a part of our program these last couple of years.
Anything else for the Bulldogs of Drake? All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck in the future.